Hey everyone, my name is Letiredd, content creator over on Twitch, and I mainly create stuff around Star Citizen. And today we are going to be reacting to Inside Star Citizen music of Pyro. Star Citizen has a very, how do I say this? It's a very big game, very epic, and we definitely get the epic feel with the music that we're given. And my favorite is still the Star Engine video with all the music that they composed for that. That was great. So with that, let's go ahead and switch on over to this React. Let's go ahead and watch this. Alrighty. Let's make sure we got sound.
I'm going to ask you the easiest question in the whole world, Pedro. What does music mean to you?
Music for me, since I was very young, is like breathing. It's been a good friend over many years. I couldn't imagine myself living without creating music. It's just extremely important to me.
That's cool, Tonic. I didn't know that. I did not know that it was now the EPTU main menu music. Like I said, I have to have the music turned off all the time for stream and stuff, so I typically don't always hear it, but I need to remind myself to turn it back on a bit more. Alright, let's keep going.
Jump points. Majestic, dreamy, and adventurous. I was seeing the concept art, the very first concept art, for quite a long time, and it was very special. It was not just like a click and you're there. It was like an event by itself, and I think Star Citizen does it in a very beautiful way. And I want the music to feel exactly the excitement that I feel when I look at it for the first time. I try to portray the music as if you were going to a different state of matter. Jump point, the music becomes suddenly more synthetic and more the synths take over the orchestra. I wanted people to feel you're somewhere else, that where laws of physics don't really apply. Since I was a kid, I really loved hearing CDs of the old classics from Beethoven, etc., but also from synth. So I tried to make kind of an homage to the old school synth scoring.
Which is very, very, very cool. And people like Carpenter, they love that stuff. And welcome in, Savidan, Devil, and Zombie. This is not the Twilight Zone. This is the music of Pyro. Bonsoir. I think they do a good job with the music in Star Citizen. It very much matches the majesty and the epicness of, what we get. I think, unfortunately, one of the reasons why we don't appreciate the music more is because the game's a little buggy. But besides that, it's awesome. All right, let's keep going.
It just made sense to use that on the jump point, make it very epic. Trying to condense my whole life experience into one place. we believe that having one single track for a planet, it's not enough. When you get out of quantum and you see the planet just like a sphere, we thought that it would be great if there was like just a very small stinger just telling you what you're about to expect. As if an echo of the soul of the planet. Making sure that you understand you are in the outskirts of Pyro 1. We wanted to be ambiguous, so the music should feel always ambiguous because you don't know what to expect when you go down there. What will come up when I land and get out of the ship? If it's peaceful and there's no danger and there's nothing threatening you, then the track that I created, which is very, peaceful and beautiful, depending on the planet, of course, should come up. So it's like a 3-stage approach. It's kind of almost like you're in a cinematic experience, going down to the surface.
And he nails it right there. It's all about the cinematic experience, and the music definitely gives you that feeling. And welcome in, Bilal. How you doing, Kobayashi? I need to turn the music up more when I play. Is basically the takeaway from this. Et ouais, pour l'instant, il est très bien stylisé. En fait, ils ont comment dire? These animations are beautiful. It's making me want to give Pyro another try. I've taken a couple, basically since I streamed on Monday, I haven't tried getting into the verse. It's been a little frustrating, and I've had too much to do anyway, so. Not that possible. Je pense qu'ils vont le faire, Kobayashi. Ça, c'est déjà dans... Ils travaillent déjà dessus. Je sais pas si tu as remarqué, mais depuis un an et demi, les petits bruits et l'ambiance que tu as dans les vaisseaux s'améliorent de plus en plus, surtout dans le Karak. So yeah, let's keep going on this video. I'm definitely a fan of Pedro's. He does great work, and I do think that the sound design is going to become more and more prominent and obvious in the game. What up, Bess? Welcome in.
When I saw Pyro 3 for the first time, I thought it was absolutely beautiful planet. I really loved it. It's kind of strange, right? That you are in a supposedly dangerous system with such beautiful planets. This is the planet where I believe we should merge orchestra with synths and vocals and just create a classy but modern experience. There's some eerie sounds in it, but everything very subtle. I don't want people to feel, oh, this is so beautiful, or is it so scary? And then eventually the music may come into that. Pyro 4. Pyro 4 is a bit more alien. Beautiful. And free. I don't know if people to feel slightly uneasy, but still admire the beauty of Pyro 4. And make sure people understand we are in a very alien world. The way I did it was very smooth orchestra, very simple, and just trying to give players like a cathartic experience. Just be there and admire the art that was done for that world. And then in the second part of the track, I'm a pianist, so I tried to use the synths, but in a pianist way, which is not so often used, because many times when you hear synth, either they are doing very long lines, like the old classics, or arps, which are automated arpeggios. And I try to do it just freely, without any tempo. Just me playing the synth. I love the results. I want people, when they go to Pyro for the first time, I want people to feel that it's a complete new system, and it's a beautiful system. It's probably some of the best art I've seen for a planet in any game. I wanted it to be experienced. I hope people enjoy that. I want music just to be a companion to your adventures in this new system.
So what we learned this week? Well, that depends. If you've never played Star Citizen before, you've learned that Pedro is our amazing composer for the persistent universe, that his work brings depth and emotion and the very essence of life itself to every adventure you undertake, and that his work gets more dynamic and ambitious every year. If you have played Star Citizen before, well, you've known all this after playing for the first 5 minutes, and we're just here to show some appreciation to the maestro. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the people and process of game development with you, and we'll see you all here next week.
All right. That was a beautiful episode. That was very moving. I truly appreciate the music, this kind of style. And it's funny how classical music still bridges generational gaps. I mean, how do I put that? I just get, there's nothing that makes things feel as epic as that tone, that type of music. I love his inclusion of the synths. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the vocals until they came in, and that was actually really enjoyable. Pedro's clearly an incredibly talented human being and does fantastic work. And one of my biggest memories in Star Citizen is the first time you get the launcher up, you start to hear the music, and it's memorable. It's a memorable marking experience, and it's very beautifully done. If my grandmother was still with us, I would have gladly sat down and watched this episode with her, and she would have probably had a ton of appreciation for it. So, thank you, Pedro. That was really awesome. Thank you, Jared and ISC Peoples, for giving us that episode. That was a great one. That was actually probably one of my favorite ones yet. So, very, very well done. Very, very well done. All right. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel. And we'll see you on the next one.